Sure, enjoy some range defense, why not? And we'll make you a bit perky with backstabbing, because I love backstabbing. Hindrance in melee. Yeah, I've never really checked what this does. The bonus to hindrance in melee is doubled to 10% for each ally distracting your target. Does that? Yeah, whatever. It's probably good. Wouldn't be a perk if it wasn't. Climpy, you are not an amazing bowman, but you are our bowman, so enjoy some bow mastery. View range and firing range. Good. Don't know what you're going to do with all that fatigue. Jake, rotate is amazing on frontliners, if you say so. You'd think these bear headpieces would be worth something. 50 protection though, so for example Rosa, who doesn't have the best of protection in the world, can enjoy that. Taciturn as well, 50 beats 30, we all know that. That raggedy old thing should really be replaced. Well, 45 beats 40. Nice, the upgrades feel good. How about you, Marty? Can we get you anything better than that straw hat? It looks so good on him. It's a shame to give him this instead, but give we do. I missed that jester, but he moved on to brighter pastures. I was wondering if it's worth changing out the spears, but spears are just so damn good for us. Hopefully doing this job will make these people warm up so I can finish my fairly terrible ambition. Well, oh hey, look at that. They have warmed, excellent. Man stands out in your path, he's an elder, not of southern reaches, outsiders. You come to our lands and ravage an undefended village. You spit and nod. Klimpin yells out that it's what the savages themselves do. We are in cycle, and through this violence we shall regenerate, but violence there shall be. When we're through with you, Albing will not be spared. Lots of okay, why does this feel so familiar? Why does this feel so familiar? Okay. Let's just fight again, I guess. We have the high ground, which is nice, but this higher ground would be nicer. I'm thinking of moving you two guys around a bit to protect the high ground, and 2 bits of spears will stop people from wandering into here, hopefully. At least this time you have the bear hats. Yeah, we're even stronger than last time. What have they got going for them? Not much is what I see. Alright, come into firing range, doglets. You did burn down a village. I'd presume they're somewhat perturbed. Come now. We did it for the money. Cowards, sending their dogs in to die first. All I see here is more bear furs for the archers. Well, we are a little injured from the last fight, but barely. We didn't take any proper lacerations or anything. Oh, well, nice throw, but it wasn't nice enough. Initiative on barbarians is kind of scarily high. I wonder what's better in the grander scheme of things, height advantage or being 1 tile closer. That I do not have number on. I am genuinely sorry, dog, but you may not pass. You should probably riposte, Lucky. riposte and have shield wall. I know it's exhausting for you, but try once in a while. What a miss. Only to hit a sword. Right, you're going around here, Tandy. And you're getting that spear wall up. And then Adam is going to stand here and also spear wall up. And then hopefully if anybody tries to get to Taciturn, they'll get jabbed by both of you. And if it's that dog, he'll die. Edry, just shield wall up. You're a bit vulnerable on the sides there. You shouldn't need shield wall, you're double protected by spears, so just chill out, meow. Yeah guys, I'd be confident too. This nudist camp doesn't stand a chance. Oocha, okay, that was a bit of a disadvantage in opening that up, I suppose. They could throw things at Taciturn. No means no, dog. Ah, crumbs. It broke through. Well, a little bit. Oh, jeez, oh. My impenetrable spear wall could not stand up to two mongrels. And there's that headgear doing well into its own already. That's the perk for Adam Whitelaw. His spear wall didn't break just because it got broken. Alright, what's what? Sorry, doglets. Can't be having you there. I'm thinking I'll get into position for you because Edry on a timer feels really on a timer there. Taciturn, you've been given a new lease on life if we just take care of these warhounds. Take care of these warhounds. Better. Much better. I don't like Meow not doing anything here. Maybe I'll have him step forward a bit, but then he'll be a magnet for these guys coming in. But I really don't like him not doing anything there. Oh well, shield up if nothing better. Yeah, keep this spear wall going in case they come along. Might be better for you to round on these guys. Edry's a bit nyeh there. And he's wavering, which can't be good for him. He doesn't have the power of... Or does he have the power of that thing? He does have For the Company. Okay. Don't want to surrender the high ground, but I don't want to leave Edry out to dry. So come on then. We believe in you, Wild Goose. Now, about this guy who has nothing on his head. He's got something on his head now. You do have headgear though, so... Clunk. Will it be Whitelaw? Smash him back and shield wall back up. Wait, is that even going to work? There's a tree behind you. Target will receive da-da-da. They're pushed down several levels of tight. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I doubt this would work actually, but let's try. Huh! How about that? Spears out. A little unexpected, but nice. Alright, head north, give these guys what's for. Even if it is lucky, I'm sure he'll manage something here. Bit of slicing. Be ready, Tandy. I know it's exhausting. They were clever enough to take the high ground. Wasn't counting on them being clever. Meow must be so tired of not killing anybody. Let's change that. Oh, let's fail at changing that. Not keen on that dog. Ah, jeez. Not keen on doing a lot here, evidently. Nice rotation. It wasn't nice, it was pretty terrible. That guy's walking dead, man. Maybe I should take the high ground and shoot somebody else. 80%. Sounds good. Spinning around with a dog. Waste of turns from the way I see it. What are they up to back there? Ucha. Good thing you have that fancy hat on. Don't like it just being you two defending here. You guys have that, but you gotta go. Good. Yeah, if you're just getting jabby, then do so. Lucky's too tired to keep on fighting, but that's alright. We have a flailing guy over there. Edry is still on a timer, but he's doing alright. These guys are both throwing at us, which is a shame. I would like to shield wall up, but this dog and this exhaustion is eating into us. Jinx, if these are the misses that I'm getting on easy modo, I dread to think what it's like on expert. Oh, I've made a great plan. Oh no, it's all come undone. Just rest up, Tandy. Pandy can't get out of there, and that barbarian has the height advantage on him. And it takes 4 to switch weapon. Well, eat it up. Ah, well, Tandy, make him hurt. Oh, not bad. Oh, that could be bad. What kind of juggling show is this? That can't be good. Edry is on an actual timer now. He's bleeding out. These ones are doing a whole lot better than the last ones. Hold steady now. We ain't done yet. That's good. Alright, what'll it be? The one you have a better chance to hit, I'd say. Point blank. Keep it going. This guy's days are numbered. Maybe I should start making a move on the guys with the throwing axes. Height disadvantage isn't great. I take care of the dog instead. Then you. Because that allows you guys to get stuck in on the guys that are throwing at us. Even if you're a bit banged up, it's only your armor. You'll be fine. There we go. If they feel like running, well, too bad. Tandy always looks so goddamn angry. Remember those 14 or so thugs you fought an hour ago? At this point, they'd all be raiders instead, or something like that. What, the place that I burned down? Yeah, is that about how the whole map evolves and stuff? Because I think that's really cool. I just obviously can't see and appreciate it from where I stand right now. Right, that bleeding can't be fun for you, Edrai. Lucky is a guy that can bandage you up, so maybe don't run too far. Maybe stand a bit more central so more people are emboldened by our banner. It's nice. It looks like we're not in a position where we just die to single unlucky hits now. That said though, Adam Whitelaw's got no armor anymore and I charged him into this guy who could be shanking him to death as we speak. Reasonable risk of shooting friend. It's all good. Good thing we keep the shield strapped to our backside. Wild Goose, get stabbing. This is the age of stab. Poor guy. Yeah, I'm not risking killing whoever that is. Doesn't like showing me tooltips all the time, does it? Poor Adam Whitelaw. And there's apparently a tree there. I don't believe it, but that's what it says. Okay, Lucky. You're good for this, so use some bandages and bandage up our friend. First aid achievement. I finally helped somebody. But it looks like it's only one bandage. Sure doesn't last long. Alright, let's take care of you. Let's try to take care of you. Low stamina at this point can get really dangerous. I'm amazed he's only wavering, but with all the injuries he's sustained, it's only a matter of time. And not a lot of time. Wonderful. Whitelaw has some pierced muscles, but they'll heal up. Otherwise, injured shoulder, it'll all heal up. Is the only way to get a permanent injury to be downed but not killed? Ah, some bad loot. I hope we get something good in the event from it. Of course we do. The savages are driven from Olbing despite the results. It takes time for the villagers to emerge and see your victory in full. Otto, the councilman, eventually comes out clapping. There's a retinue of sheepish lieutenants looking around. Knees muddied, stray straw and claw. Well done. The old gods, surely all of that, and blah 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 blah. Give me the dosh. Okay, damn, that was not what I was looking for. Where's my team? There we are, under the fog. Still though, let's get those nasty injuries healed up. Let's have Marty Mole the Chancer back in. He's not that great, but he fights. And everybody else, nah, nobody took any injuries worth caring about. So let's carry on. And also I didn't pick up anything good. Just picking up these garbage weapons, which seem like a waste of time. But in doing all these things, we've made ourselves only unfriendly with House Falsash, so I can actually go to Granite Fest now And boy do I want to go to Granite Fest. Let's pick up some supplies for the journey and head over. We've only got 2 days worth of provisions after all. It's not less recruits, it's fewer. Hey, it's a wild man. They're used to hard life. Costs a lot, probably for that big axe of his. Poachers are good with arrows. I like people good with arrows, but not enough to hire more people at this point. Can you get new people through events? Because that's one thing that we really haven't seen thus far. All these spears, probably not worth the fixing. I'll keep a couple just in case we can make use of them. Otherwise, I want cheap furs. I was hoping for food, but that's not happening here. Alright then. I guess I'm going over to Krautwacht and not stopping in at Waldhain. Remember that barbarian camp you wanted to challenge your best warrior? You could have gotten a barbarian, yeah, but I also could have lost one of my good mercenaries. I'm not up for just throwing away our merc scum here. Well, unless they are hired with that in mind. Okay, I know it might seem like we want to stop by Waldhain and not go through this horrible wetland, but trust me, we want to go through this wetland, because Waldhain would attack us. Does he know about using a shield as a price checker? I do not. Alright, we didn't want to go through the marsh at all, it seems. Fine by me. Ah, kennel! Yes, I rather think I'd like some war dogs. I'll take 3. And then a backup dog, and a backup dog. Killing the patrol would give you some nice equipment. It would probably make it easier for these nasty encampments to spread around and do more damage, though I can't help but feel. Okay, food is expensive here. Medicine also rather, well, not so expensive. We've seen far more expensive. Let's buy it up while we can. Even those tools aren't so pricey. More padded leather, but we're actually at the point where we need proper mail and stuff. Shields cost 100. You can show what towns are buying it for. Well, like this one was 12. I'm not really sure if that's usable information, but I do want to get rid of some of this rubbish. I don't like not having much food, but their food is very expensive. I guess I'll buy the grains since they're relatively cheap and should get us through another day. Any jesters? A deserter? Pah. Bastards. Also pah. You're selling at 12% of the actual price. Okay, but what is considered a good selling price and what is most certainly bad? Oh, I didn't check to see if there were any jobs here. Ah, it's locked out to this house. Probably because they don't like me. It's not giving me that. Onwards to Granite Fest. 18 is good, 16 is standard. Okay, so that place was not good. Also, our team should be patched up by now, largely. Yeah, just these two in the back row that need to appear. That freaking missing nose. There's a thought. Did Adam Whitelaw go down and then get back up? I think he did. I can't help but feel that happened early on. Might be selective memory, but that's what I'm recalling here. The messenger. Franconi is so smug, he gets the safest job. He always stands back holding the banner. Guess that's why he doesn't get particularly good armor, but it's not bad. Oh well, be that as it may, carry on. Equip the dogs, Jake. Excellent idea. That would be you, Pandy. Rosa. Actually, the whole back line can employ dogs. That way it's easy for me to remember. If you're on the back line, you get a dog. I should have bought another dog. Ah well, there will be other kennels. Sure is hard to see your guys at night time. That's good for clearing out that fog of war, though. Oh, we can see a hostile trading caravan. Here, we're trying to repair relations with these guys, not further degrade them. Visit all cities' ambition is terrible. Well, we're learning that now. I couldn't have known it ahead of time. It seemed easy, right? I was going to visit them all anyway. The downside was that these places hated me. All because I mugged one little noble and, you know, killed everybody on one little cart. This place better have food. I came a long way and it cost me. Alright, we got there just in time for it still to be open. There's no contract for us. There better be food. There is food. Doesn't seem cheap though. Shields are selling for 14, which was apparently standard. Well, let's take those pounded oats and some other food. Dried fish will do. Otherwise, nothing here particularly crying out to me. Training hall, weaponsmith, some people, but no jesters. Adventurous noble. 2 adventurous nobles. What a place. Get some real nice armor, but damn that fatigue. Yeah, some of this stuff is just excellent. I do want it. I can't deny how much I want it. Maybe it's worth having some better shields at this point. It's an extra 10. Oh, that fatigue, though. I can't afford all that fatigue. Kite shields are excellent, I'm told. Yeah, certainly good for that ranged defense, but that's an extra 6 hit on the fatigue. Maybe the marketplace has some banged up ones. No. Still, it's all better than bucklers. Nope. Get ourselves a couple of kite shields. We've got to weaponize the money that we have after all. And give kite shields to the people with good stamina who we actually want to live through all this. Meow is pretty great with his big hacking chopper. So there you go. What an upgrade for you. And Wild Goose is really quite good. So there you go, Wild Goose. That's how much I'm taking care of you guys these days. It's kind of a shame that Wild Gooses just stick with a simple militia spear. Can we not get better spears at some point? He's already mastered spears, so may as well double down on that. The next step up in spear is boar spear, but damn that price. I'd rather just find one in the battlefield. Alright, well, we've finished this ridiculous ambition. You soon discover that wanderlust, of which the skalds sing, is not as widespread as they say. Your decision for the band to broaden its horizons is met with grumbling about forced marches and nights on the road, but not all join in the lamenting. If a day's march or night spent in the rain wears you down, how will you face an orc charge? Franconian the Mauler asks the men, only to get a snappish reply, dry and alert. Crack the whip, force them into it. Each village and town, we've encouraged men to make themselves known. So we've gained renown, we're in relatively good spirits-ish. The name Old Man Saga is more widely known, you earned a better understanding of the world. Okay, so what's our new ambition? Also, can I get a job here now that I have more renown? Of course I can't. Well, this blows. Let's get away to somewhere that can actually give us some food for our time. It's a bit of a trek over massive mountains. We'll head up to Schwarzwald. Some place that sounds Swiss. Smelters, weapons, armorers. Burning through my money, unfortunately. Yeah, the game does have an endgame bane. Endgame crises, I'm told. Nothing really jumping out at me here. I mean, I do need some more food. Can't go wrong with pound grains. They are the cheapest going around. Still no jobs for us. That blows. And no jester to make us happy. Deserters, caravans, millers, messengers, apprentice, jugglers. Here we go. And he's mega cheap. We're hiring you straight up, no questions asked. But now I'll ask some questions. Who are you and what are you all about? Eagle eyes. Alright, well, first off, you're not using that piece of garbage, and that's not suited for you. Let's get you some proper protection. Proper protection. There we go. It's more like it. You shouldn't be on the flank, though. Alright. I prefer to think that this is just Frozen Kaiser. He went off to a hospital, got better, but he ran out of funds. And now he's back with his old employer. Tragic tale, but we're happy to have you back. Jake, the economy is pretty simple. Generally, sell stuff in big cities. Okay. But I don't think I really have anything to sell right now except for all these furs at good prices. So I guess I'll sell all these furs at good prices. Oh well, let's continue our rounds. Got dosh, got food, got a presumably decent team. And some actual work. Goody goody. Well-timed muting to avoid the sneezing. Recht. I'm sure those copper ingots would sell for good dosh elsewhere. We'll just buy everything they got. Find somewhere else for them. Also get some cheese. Cheese lasts forever. Oh, those tools are going cheap as well. Just buy the whole place. And what kind of contract do we have for you? I need a caravan escorted. I wish I'd read this now. Schwartfest. Didn't I just go there? It's worth almost no money. Yeah, that actually isn't worth it. I mean, it would have been money for nothing, really, but we have been there. Where am I trying to go, though? This place looks a bit scary, though. The unknown garrison there. Is it worth going to Tiffin's Haven for anything? We'll check it out. It's a shame to double back on oneself, but maybe they want salt. Does the noble house still hate me? They don't like me per se, but I wouldn't say they hate me. Some of these... Wait, allied? What does that even mean? Ivendorf sure do like me. Right, contracts to get us through until daytime. What do you have? I want you to stick around a night or two and see if anything spooky comes out at night. I'm sure it's nothing, but I'll pay you regardless of what shows. I do not like fighting those awful things, so let's not. A soldier, an explorer. No. Heavens no. These are bad jobs for worse people. Let's get over to Himmler's Wacht. Better friendship is better prices. Okay, so I should sell things at... Where was it again? Ivendorf. But Ivendorf is a tiny little village. I'd rather be friendly with a big old place that has actual things for me. Yeah, I get the skulls part. Doesn't mean I want to fight those awful sleep thingers. They were not fun. Oh god, no renown. And at this rate, no money. But there's a kennel for another dog. I'll be damned for not having my extra dog. Alright, well, this is a bit of a shame to be on the road with no paying jobs. I guess these people just don't like me enough. I'll have to head up to Gemmenberg to get some actual tasks. That money's drying up real fast, though. The back row... I'd like a bit more of a balanced back row. But Marty Mole can unleash the dogs. Alright, Marty Mole, you're not allowed a dog. I'm telling you to go back. You haven't been that useful to me. Taciturn is pretty good, though, and he can have a dog. Can I have spare dogs? No, okay. Wouldn't make a lot of sense to just shove the dog in the pocket. It's a shame. I love fighting with range, but I only have 4 ranged people. Felt like a lot early on. Now it's not so big. You could tackle the orcs. Yeah, it's tempting to give the orcs a go, but we've got a couple of 2-skull jobs here. People have passed in the last week. Beasts, foul creatures. I would like more interesting. I think this would be more appropriate. Sure, why not? Hunt down whatever terrorizes us. Hopefully it's not more of those bloomin' spiders. I'm done with spiders. Those don't look like spider prints. Sitting and jesting with the men while they check their kit, hone their blades and mend their armor. Your mind wanders off to think about new ideas for improving the company and its reputation. What's the conclusion? We need to catch the eye of one of the noble houses for more profitable work. They play their dangerous game, but what does it matter? We need to get better organized in case things get dire. We shall name a sergeant, or let us set out to the wilderness, discover an unknown, and plunder it. I wouldn't mind killing a camp of gobos. Discover a ruin or hostile camp. Why, that sounds like that, that sounds like that thing. Warlord's tent, or was there something else? Yeah, there was this. The Bonebreaker Cavern, full of greenskins. You've got to discover a new... Oh, ah, Christ. Okay, well at least it's the Nashers and not, well, anything else. Hopefully they come for me. I don't want them to get the high ground there. Oh, how about I take a step over here and then I enjoy that. Oh, they're not taking the bait. Well, let's have that. Oh, wow. Good position for us. We even outnumber them too. Then again, when they get all horned up, they do get a bit dangerous. Oh, not this again. Oh man, if I could just rotate the map to see better. But seeing is not what I get here. And I'll take that. Pierced lung. Oocha. That's a shame. Would have really liked to take out the feasted one. Alright, spears out. Don't let them get too close. What the hell is this even? If they're gonna die, let them die closer to to us so they don't get a freebie on eating us. Alright, you're fine there, Lucky. You should be good there as well. I feel smarter for watching Jake, and chat is half the reason why, says Block the Bleak. Smarter, huh? I could take that two ways. It's like watching Jake make bad decisions makes me feel smarter is what I'm getting out of that. Okay, we're ready up, just let them come our way. The hit to fatigue is intense. I still don't understand what this is, this bar here. Alright, jump into the spear wall, guys. It's a good start. And they have to waste a lot of AP climbing up here as well, which gives me all the more time to pepper them with arrows. Does feasting repair all their health, by the way? It would kind of blow for me if it did. This guy just keeps going down. It does. Does it give them all their health back then? Yeah, I get that it upgrades them. We saw that earlier, but still. So I should pepper them down so that once they're close, they're easier to destroy. And that doesn't give them a chance to feast until they're close enough to waste their time feasting, such that I destroy them. Still though, shield wall up there, Lucky. Don't take an easy hit. It heals all and upgrades them. Well, that's bad news for me. Haha, he's gonna bleed out there. Poor guy. I keep the spears out, seems to be working. Unfortunately, it's very heavy on the fatigue. Doesn't look like they're going to come for you there, Tandy, and even if they got that far, they wouldn't have the AP to attack you, so just rest up for now. That was a failure. Okay. Can I not attack you or something? I guess you're too far up for me to attack? Seems odd. Or too far down. 2 tiles down. Okay, well, that's a shame. Can I attack this stone then? What am I meant to do here? I guess just shield. First time I've dealt with such elevation difference. Hard to really see what's going on here. So these are my options on you guys. I should no doubt, since it's Lucky. If I slaughter that, they're just going to come and eat. And eat. Well, whatever gets slaughtering. That way you can go and stand on the body edge, right? Jolly good. And what is more, keep on keeping on with the slaughter. Oh, okay. Or just fail. Don't like that guy. Don't like the one that's already feasted. There we go. At least we scare them off a fair bit. guess I could come down here so I can actually attack you. He's not eating, which is good, because he would get that health restored, and that would not be good. That armor's doing a damn good job of tanking for us. Right, I don't want that guy feasting up at all. It's blocked by two other... okay, that's not a good shot, I suppose. Hard to see where the good shots are. Okay, they are scared as hell. Good. Wouldn't have it any other way. That being the case, who lets the dogs out? Yeah, don't let it run away. Nibble its ankles off. Clean off. Oh, this is going smoothly. Sucks to surrender height advantage, but if I can't shoot from it, it's not worth much. We'll get Franco. Hold on, Franco can still fight from here, can't you? Get stabbing. And then let those dogs out. I'm sure the dog will be fine. As for you, you are muckle surrounded there. That's probably not helping your morale or anything, so let's get to the killing. That guy was wanting to flee, but I didn't want him to flee. I wanted him to die. Well, this was a brutality. They have one more that I can't see. I think he's there. It's hard to see. So do I have to hop in closer to him, or no? I think I see now. He's down, and this is us surrounding him, but he's too low down for me to hit. Top right, Jake. What top right? What are you talking about? Poor bugger. Zarek is complaining about his own lack of stamina. Yeah, so how are you meant to actually... Well, I guess through the level ups you get more fatigue. All things considered, I wish I'd put more into fatigue overall. Plucky Frozen Kaiser, he just can't be killed. Just take a break there, there's no reason for getting yourself killed. Not when Kaiser can claim the victories. And this last guy's already dead. There we go. Flail to the face. And down you go. Lovely. Nobody's even injured from that. The only damage was taken to armor, and we loot their bones. Their fangs, their brains, their horns, it's all ours, and it's all, as best as I can tell, not worth anyone's time. The fight is over, you walk to a dead one, take a knee, were it not for the gate of ill-shapen teeth, you could easily fit your head into the beast's overside maw. You instead take out a knife, saw its head off, rip through the outer layer, and cutting it clean. They'll be expecting proof after all. Let's go and deliver proof. That was a good fight for us. That was a very good fight for us. Shame about lack of level ups. It seems like it gets pretty hard to level up once you've gotten 4 or 5 levels under your belt. Still getting some actual dosh. Maybe I can scare children with it. Little gits are getting too used to finer. To what now? More contracts. What you got? Slip a sword someone's way. Drive off the brigands to the southwest. Well, I'm kind of heading that way anyway, so let's take it. Got any food for us though? Because the old rations are a touch low. Not that they're bad food, but let's carbo load for a little bit and head off. Usually the first skill to learn is the one for 20% more experience, says Zarek. Is that so? Because I've been ignoring that one in favor of having my people live longer. Oh, well, there we go. There's a robber's land. If I can get there before nightfall, that would be good for all my ranged attacks. Alright, before I go charging on in, is this the team I want? Not sure we want Adam Whitelaw sitting on the bench, but sitting on the bench he does. A few marksmen. The marksmen gave us a bad time last time. I'm still not sure how best to deal with marksmen. I'm getting shot by them to start with. Kaiser, I know you like getting shot. But maybe now is not the time. I wonder if it's not just worth shield walling up on the front so that every time they try to shoot we just block them. Yeah, you got it injured in the shoulder with that. Why does everyone want to kill Kaiser? There must be a reason why he stands out of the crowd. I just couldn't put my finger on it. Well, there's no way I'm surrendering the high ground here. Let's just shield up so the next time they try to shoot us they get what's for. Because we can shoot the guys that approach us easily enough. That said, height disadvantage isn't nice. Well, that's nice enough. I think I'll send out the dog when a few of these guys are thinned out, because the dogs can go and take down their ranged guys, otherwise I'm shield walling to the extreme. Hey, they got nice helmets. Wouldn't mind some of those. I'm completely blocked there. I'm further down than I thought here. Jinx, a bunch of us are. Let's take a step up here. Still doesn't let me shoot. Okay, well, that was a lot of setup for not a lot of payoff. And for some reason... Oh, right, you're not an enemy. You're Tandy. Sorry, sometimes I get confused on that one. Couldn't begin to say why. Alright, shield walling up on the front. I don't want to get shot here. That means you too, Kaiser. What's the shoulder do? Less damage inflicted. That's alright. Just tank those attacks. Maybe you should be forward a bit so you're not standing in a pit. You know, just attract more attention your way. He's got a shield. I shouldn't shoot somebody with a shield. Let's go for his friend. You are also sitting in a pit there. You look awfully happy with yourself about it all, but... Let's have you go back a bit. You can still affect everybody with your magical banner. Alright, what'll it be, Tandy? I can't help but feel you want to charge on in there like a mad lad. It is how you tend to do things. Take the high ground for now, I'm sure it'll be okay. Scared, are we? Alright, nothing to worry about. Let's move on to the next one. Which is the next opportunity to shoot these guys with arrows. Unless I want to unleash the dog already, but it seems premature. The dog would get mauled. Oh, a nice shot. Hold good, Pandy. I bet they were aiming for Kaiser and missed. Seems like a good way to finish you off and scare your friends. And take it. Take it and run. After seeing the enemy use shield wall so often, I'm quite happy adapting and using it myself. Could reload, or could send a dog at you. I mean, what's the point in having all these dogs if we don't put them to use? Hopefully the dog goes for you, though. It might just run out here and just cause a lot of troubles for us. Let's not, actually. Let's instead reload. Don't want to lose another dog. See, there we go. He's doing the old shield wall thing, which you can still attack with, but hey-ho. You're fine as you are, actually, Franco. Unless you want to unload the dog. Save on that for a bit, will we? Should probably advance a bit. Start giving these guys what's for. If we can land a hit. Jester is pretty injured. And he doesn't have a lot of health to begin with. I'll have you come down here and... Oh. That didn't go as planned, I see. Well then. Tandy'll show you how it's done. Tandy'll try to show you how it's done. Can't believe that guy lives on. We can move forward and keep the shield wall up. That'll put a threat on their ranged units. Well, as long as I have the AP to shield wall, which I don't with you. Well then, let's get jabbing. Just immediately destroy my own plan. Meow's made us certain stuff. Get in there. Get over here, perhaps. Make him scared and kill this guy to make him flee. Ah. It was a good plan. Just didn't work. Need more morale, please. Their use of aimed shot. It's not as good as mine, because I don't use aimed shot. That kite shield's already paying for itself there. Right, this looks like a big advantage for me. Let's start by... What happens if they're in flee mode, but they're completely surrounded? What can they even do? That's nice. Tell you what I'll do, though. I'm feeling like it's dog o'clock. Oh, he riposted. Well, Not a lot of posting you can do against this. Oh, maybe there is. Alright, Kaiser, I think you've done enough. Let's get you back so you don't die. I don't like giving this guy such a height advantage over me. And I can't even hit him from there. So definitely don't like this. But that means he can't hit me either, right? This is a real muddle, right? He's already wanting to run away, but his turn is ages away. So let's just clear the road for others eager to get shooting. Okay. It's good to see people want to flee as much. Tempted to get you in there. Might be enough to break you, and it will be enough to impale you, or I could let the dogs out. That depends on what happens to you. You're not willing to break. And I think we'll let the dogs out. Let's have you guys in close proximity. That won't work well for you, but it'll work well for me, especially when I... There we go, when I get past his shield. Alright, groovy. Love that doggy initiative. They're still shooting at Kaiser. Oh my days, that poor guy. Oh, I see now. Yeah, you get an extra bit of range when you do the aimed shot. I'd still rather take 2 non-aimed shots. Too good. Alright, I could shoot, but I could also let the dogs out. Oh, interesting. I don't often get shoved back. Alright, Rosa, show us why you're the best. Didn't learn anything from that. Well, let's advance on the back then. Save peppering away at him for us guys at the back. I should go for his head. He's wearing nothing on his head, so that's easy wounding for me. That guy's bleeding out, but I ain't got time for bleeding out on him. Just run away, Kaiser. Or actually stand there with your shield up. If they insist on hitting you, then fine. Make them work for it. That guy's ready to flee, but he's inside 2 people's zone of control, so I'll take the less keen hit there, and then move in. I love how smug he looks all the time there. I need to get over here. I'll settle for this. Ruined his clothes. I could have taken his clothes with another headshot from Edry. Oh, well. His attempts to flee were terrible. He's wearing good armor, so it's a shame that he has to die, but he does have to die. Brutally. Alright, Lucky, give us what's for. Wouldn't mind that helmet. It's the age of dog. What? Kaiser, come on! How does it keep happening? Oh boy. Okay, that's gonna take a moment to get over. We don't know if he's dead or not. It says he's slain, but Kaiser has a way of coming back. Well, I could shoot you, so I will. There we go. Hopefully your armor rested there. Let's stop you being able to make those shots too. These guys are long dead. I shouldn't need to overthink this one. That's a good start. Jeez. Shield wall's not helping him so much. I gotta say, this guy, he's got big old brass if he's not trying to leave yet. But he's long dead. Go dogs. Okay, now he wants to flee. So here's my question. He can't get out. He's completely surrounded. What does he do when he tries to flee? I mean, he dies. Unbelievable. Frozen Kaiser just refuses to die. He passes his turn, okay. So, with an injured shoulder and a broken knee, Frozen Kaiser the Jester lives on. What the heck? Lots of initiative and defense gone. Lunging forward or dodging could be painful, and it lacks any grace. Yeah, that's a permanent one. I think it's time for Frozen Kaiser to bench again. Or we could just keep him around. It can be good having a Jester on the team, I assume. Come on, the Jester must have good events. Liking this loot, though. Of course, we took over their place. Why would we not get good loot? There we go. The battle draws to a close. Enemies drop to their knees. Klimpin says, what do we do next? Alright, we slit their throats last time. This time we'll just chase them away. Clemency for thieves and brigands doesn't come often, so when you let the prisoners go, they practically kiss your feet as though they were attached to a god. True, we are not paid for killing them. What do you actually get out of that? Is it just nothing either way? Oh yeah, I didn't check what we got out of that. One good helmet and 2 good mail shirts. Well, 1 good mail shirt, 1 bit of padded mail. Worn mail, padded mail. That all looks particularly good. Freaking guy. Right, you're not allowed anything anymore. Yeah. You can keep the hat, but you're moving into reserves. Adam Whitelaw's up instead. I shouldn't have to pay him much if he's level 1, right? So I can just leave them there for a bit. It's a shame, he had such eagle eyes, but he couldn't see the arrow coming. Okay. Amazing. Right, who could do with some extra mail here? Who's not wearing particularly good stuff? I think we actually have good armor for most people by this point. Okay, well, Adam Whitelaw's, you know, once upon a time padded leather was the in thing, but now it's all about the worn mail shirt. Maximum fatigue takes a big hit, as does vision, so this is for somebody that has loads of fatigue. Actually, we're doing pretty good on the helmet front these days. There we go, Edry's gonna live long. And how about this thing? The fatigue is a bit of a shame, but for people that actually want to live longer, like Randy, I could actually give him that as well, but what else do we have in the back line? That thing is sweet. Don't want to give it up so easily. Yeah, we got Gambesons, but honestly, should archers really have much more than that? Gambesons are 65, but patched mail's pretty good. There we go. That's all I'm giving you. $40, $45, there we go. Don't know why you have the dog on you though, Marty, if I'm not, if I'm benching you. Taciturn, take your tactical dog. That's nice, back row of dogs is great. Give Kaiser the pelt armor. There you go. You're a real joke now. I'll need to look up what events jesters give and if it's worth keeping them around for it. Discover a hostile camp and ruin it. That's a shame we've already found those. Are you sure you have to discover a new one? Alright. You need not stain my fineries to show you've completed the task. I've already got news. The birds of these lands do travel fast. Cheers for the dosh, and I can't believe we've already been at this for over 6 hours, but we're gonna call it there. This game is dangerously good, although it takes quite a long time to really get some progress going, or at least it does for me because I'm blind at this game. The progress feels damn good, and it doesn't feel like a slog. The battles are all highly enjoyable, and every loss a painful one. And I don't think anyone important died there. Kaiser tried his best to die, but he just could not be killed. Okay, I'll take the stream down. I will be back shortly with Europa Universalis. That's right, we just declared one of the Danes. Okay, well, that's for me to look forward to. As for you, well, I don't decide what you do with your days. It's Saturday. Go and enjoy it. But until later, cheers and cheerio.